After making my morning coffee, I tend to read for at least half an hour. It's a while now that I've came to understand having a set of certain things that I truly enjoy to do in the beginning of my days help me continue the day calmly and more productively. The pleasure of savoring each moment of quiet mornings when everyone else is still sleeping is so valuable for me. Having my breakfast by reading an interesting book in the fresh light of the early morning. Thinking about how I like to shape this new day that has been gifted to me and writing them in my to-do list by being kind to myself, of course, because I believe we have to consider how we're feeling every day, physically and mentally, before giving ourselves the daily tasks. After all, we're all humans and not machines, so I think taking good care of ourselves should be the priority. Working in a tidy space has a direct impact on my productivity, so the first thing on my to-do list is usually cleaning up my desk. Now that my desk is clean, I can start working. I start by preparing a very nice and clean hoop that I can easily hold in my hands during the embroidery process. Today I'm working on a very cute commission, which is a picture of two parrots. People usually ask me whether I get bored with just sitting and stitching for several hours. The answer is I don't. There's actually nothing else in the world I would rather be doing while I'm embroidering. I absolutely love how slow the process is. I love working on a 5 centimeter piece for like 10 hours. I know it can be boring for some people. Actually, I have seen it in my embroidery students too, that how it can make them frustrated because they just want to finish the piece and show the results as soon as possible. To be honest, I was like that before. I too got frustrated with the slowness. I started embroidery when I was in the last year of college, and I can definitely say that I wasn't a patient person at all. I was always busy running around and doing many projects at the same time. But when I started trying to do embroidery, something happened. At first, it was so satisfying because it gave me the ability to paint with threads and actually make a texture. Then it taught me in order to have a nice piece of work, I have to slow down and pay attention to each tiny stitch that I'm making. And that's when the magic happened. As the time passed, I learned that I don't need to rush into anything in order to achieve happiness. Actually, savoring every moment of life gives me the kind of happiness that I was always searching for and couldn't find. Embroidery isn't only a job for me, it has changed me like a very kind teacher changes her students. As an independent artist and working from home, I am really lucky to have the opportunity to practice living slowly and mindfully. I am of course aware of how hard it can be to do so while having a job that requires being in crowded spaces most of the day. But I hope my story could add even a little positive motivation to live life to the fullest by just stopping for a few moments, looking around and breathing. As you can see, my embroidery is almost finished. It took me around 6 hours to get here. Now it's time to stitch the margins. By the way, I forgot to mention that it is going to be a necklace. And we are done. Thank you all for being here. I hope to see you soon again in the next video. Take good care of yourself and bye.